Now, as you can see behind me here, AutoZone had 2 of its windows shot out. Barrett, Taylor Shabusiness was silent for almost all of her initial appearance in Brown County Court today. One lucky person is going to bed $316 million richer. Titletown and Lambeau Field are hosting a variety of family-friendly events to get fans excited for the 2021 Packers season. So tell me, what does it feel like to win another term as mayor?
It's humbling. It's an honor.
Danielle.
Thanks, Tom. We spoke to experts in the UW Health and HSHS systems who say those high levels of community spread are a factor in these high hospitalization rates. The ice conditions are actually looking very good out here, according to experts, despite recent temperature fluctuations. Now, the snow is almost completely gone. As you can see, people are getting on and off the blimp. Now, I'll step out of the way and allow you to get a good look at that blimp. Administering an auto injector, such as the EpiPen, is as easy as flipping off the blue safety top and putting it in someone's leg until it clicks for 10 seconds. We talked to organizers earlier who say there is something here for everyone who wants to volunteer. Now, over to my side is Rebuilding Together Fox Valley. They provide critical home repairs to those that are in need and qualify. A simple way to help defend yourself in case of an attack is called turtle cover. Shrug your shoulders up and cover your head and try to twist away from your attacker. It's ice fishing season once again, and with thin ice like that, that's right, we're talking ice rescues, how the Oshkosh Fire Department trains to keep you safe tonight on Local 5 News at 10. Organizers of the Pink Flamingo Classic say it's more than just a softball tournament. It's an event you can bring the whole family to, and while you're here, you can even grab a bite to eat. Students across Northeast Wisconsin received over $450,000 worth of scholarships at the Meyer Theater.
There are no excuses to say that wars exist for something. Wars exist only for deaths.
Northeast Wisconsin Technical College is the adopted home of many Russian exchange students, and 2 of them who chose to remain nameless are speaking out after their home country invaded Ukraine.
I feel super scary and awful and shamed. Of course it's wrong. War is always wrong. And most people in Russia don't want war.
The women pointed out people are coming out against the invasion.
A lot of people are going to protest right now in the streets, and they try to be against this. Russians are not supporting this war.
Both women say they've been lucky. People have been kind and understanding to them throughout this entire ordeal.
The Midwest people are known for being kind and understanding to others, and a lot of people could understand that it wasn't our choice to start this war. I am really glad that in Wisconsin people can separate these fears.
Both women are hoping for a quick resolution.
Peaceful. Just we hope that it will end soon. We would like to see the peaceful world again, and as fast it would happen, as better it would be, because we can save more lives.
In Green Bay, Danielle Zulkosky, Local 5 News. That was the sound of the newest piece of police gear in Grand Chute, a Bola Wrap, which uses a cord and hooks to wrap up any person that might not come in peacefully with police.
When that Kevlar strap is just deployed, it acts more like a bola, an old school bola almost from Wild West times, where it wraps around the individual temporarily, restrains them and entangles them.
Officer Wash says this is considered a lower level of force than pepper spray and tasers and can be used against anyone that is passively resisting arrest.
They say, no, I'm not going to jail. They either walk away, tense up, get into a boxer stance, clench their fists, everything that's sending to us as police officers is pre-attack posture. We can now deploy the Bola Wrap so that officers can then step in, handcuff them before it escalates into something further.
Chief Peterson told us they're investing in this new technology in order to give officers more control over situations in which they need to restrain someone.
Our goal is to try to control situations without causing harm. So anytime we have to lay hands on somebody, we want to try to minimize the likelihood that anybody gets hurt during the course of a need for us to control somebody. And I think that's why a tool like this is so important.
The Bola Wrap tool requires a cartridge that can only be used once, and this new expense will come out of the department's budget. In Grand Chute, Danielle Zulkosky, Local 5 News. The news of the swift takeover of Kabul in Afghanistan has been difficult for some veterans because of all the time they spent serving in the country.
We spent so much time, 20 years we spent there trying to build up a government, train their military, help this country out to become a safe place for people to live, people to vote, and just to see it crumble in 10 days is pretty heartbreaking.
The veterans we spoke to say they don't feel their time was wasted serving in Afghanistan, but acknowledge it was difficult for them to watch the Taliban take over after the United States spent 20 years in the country.
My job was service my battle buddies, like my brother and sisters in arms, and to support them mentally and make them ready for the battlefield, or, you know, resolve mental health problem with them. I don't think my time was wasted, but I feel really sorry for the life that wasted.
Both veterans say this was heavy news after spending a year or more of their lives in Afghanistan.
Really heartbreaking to see all the work that we've done, all the places that I stepped, all the places that I worked, all the places that I built when I was there is currently under the extremist terrorist organization that we're fighting against.
In the Fox Valley, Danielle Zulkosky, Local 5 News.